This is Mr. Clark with a special conversation with Mr. Clark with the mother of Sarayah, Jade, Jeny Guerrero. And today or this evening at 6 p.m., there will be something going on in honor of her daughter and commemorating her life in a positive light, in a violent way, but also fighting for accountability on all levels. So I want to give it over to Mama Jeny from the block, huh? Let them know what's going on. Let them know what we're doing this evening, and talk to the people.
Yeah, we'll be at the the Creek Apartments on Stone Creek in Northgate at 6 o'clock to do a march in honor of Sarayah. We want to make sure that people who don't know what happened are aware of what happened. We want to make sure that if anyone has seen anything or knows anything, that they have the right contact to call. We want to give the community a face to the name. She was 19 when she was killed, and it's tore our whole family apart. We're all broken, family and friends. We just want justice for her. You know, um, she was just visiting. She didn't deserve to have her life taken away, and from us and from herself. We just want justice. We want people to do what's right and say what they know. So if anybody, people that were there at the apartment complex, people that called themselves a friend to Saraya, if you know anything, if you've heard anything, contact the police department, contact me, contact anybody, and say something. Do right for your friend. She didn't deserve this. She didn't. We just want justice. We want everybody to do what's
Somebody
right.
needs to, amen. Somebody needs to say something. Somebody needs to come forward with something. Somebody knows something. There's no reason. When I say, we could talk about police killing people all the time in the community, but the community is killing off the community. Literally.
Right,
Her daughter didn't do nothing. She wasn't no gangbanger. She wasn't no trying to kill nobody. She didn't have enemies like that. She had a family who loved her, and somebody knows something. Somebody knows something. And when we say
right.
justice delayed is justice denied, this is what we're talking about. And what I like to say about you, Mama, your fight is nonstop. You committed to this fight to getting justice for your daughter. Uh,
I am.
you live, and I don't think people understand how this is when you don't know, you don't have no justice, you don't get answers. I don't think they know how it keeps you up at night. I don't think they understand who Sarayah was to you and your family. I don't understand. I think people don't understand. What we lost. You didn't just lose a daughter. The community lost something. Somebody that could have contributed something. Somebody that could have was going to do great things. We lost the Sacramento lost like Stefan. I always say we lost a voice in the vessel for somebody who could have opportunities back here to the community. And I
Hmm.
think when we say justice for Sarayah, it's not just a talking point. It's the point that we're talking to the point that somebody knows something out there. Somebody
Right.
has some information. And if you withhold that information, you know,
All they
come
have,
on, man.
all they have to do if they want to be kept anonymous is call Crime Stoppers. You don't have to tell your name. Just give us information. Give the detectives. Give somebody information, so that this person is taken off the streets and doesn't harm another person. Saraya was 19 years old. She wanted to be a cosmetologist. She was just starting her life at 19, and then this person just took her life because they didn't care, and they're out there hiding and living free. You can't
It's
hide
crazy.
forever. You can't hide forever, and all the prayer in the world's not going
Hmm.
to save you. You have to do what's right. Turn yourself in. If you know who did it, if you
Yeah.
heard something, I don't care if it's a story, if it's fictional. Somebody call somebody and say something. Give us a name. So that way this person is taken off the streets and doesn't harm another person.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what, Sarayah could have been your child, Sarayah could have been your sister, your cousin, your aunt, she could have been your friend. When Sarayah calls somebody her friend, they're her friend forever. It doesn't matter. Sarayah was not the type to judge anybody, no matter what anybody thought of them. Sarayah always looked for the good in people. She didn't care if what kind of life they were living. If she saw good in you, she embraced you. She wanted to bring that good out in you. Because Sarayah believed that everybody had good in them. It's just a matter of showing that person and letting that person know that they're not alone. And that's just who Sarayah was. You know, and it's just hard because here what 3 months later we still have nothing. Nobody wants to say anything, and all her so-called friends that were there that night, where are you? I haven't heard from you. I haven't seen your face. Where are you? You're just as cold of a killer as the person that shot my daughter. So do
Hours.
something. Do what's right.
Mm-hmm.
Do what's right for Sarayah. Do what's right for your soul. You can hide, but you can't hide forever. You can't.
Mm-mm. So
I'm
can't
not
hide
I'm not
forever.
gonna stop in this fight. This fight doesn't I don't sleep. I don't sleep at all. I'm not gonna stop fighting. I don't care how long or short of a time it takes. If I have to go door to door, I'm gonna go door to door. I have to go neighborhood to neighborhood, I'm going neighborhood to neighborhood because I'm not gonna stop. I'm not. And as long as my
That's the
daughter's
fight.
face is out there and her name is out there, you're not gonna rest because I'm not gonna rest. You're not gonna rest. Because as long as I'm alive,
The fight
trying to
continues.
get justice, you're not you're not gonna forget me. You're not gonna forget Sarayah. Sarayah is gonna be in your
That
head.
part.
And
That part. That part.
so
No, that part. So Jenny, where, one more time, can you let the people know one more time, where the going to be?
we'll be meeting at 6 o'clock at the Creek Apartments off of Stone Creek Drive in South Natomas in Northgate, right off of West El Camino. At 6 o'clock, 6 to 7, no later than 7. That's our what we're trying to shoot for. So come out and support, come out and do what's right. Help us. Get justice for Sarayah. That's all we ask is just help us out. Help Sarayah.
That part. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you. I love you.
All right.
You
Thank
one
you
of
so
the
much.
yayos, one of the mothers of the movement. We appreciate you. All right. That was Jenny Girl, mother of Sarayah Jade Redmond. And what we're going to do is we're going to come out at 6 p.m. and support the family. Justice has been denied. If anybody knows something and you're withholding information, come forward. Like she said, you can go to Crime Stoppers and be left anonymous. But don't be a coward. Do not be a coward. Do not be a coward. This girl was 19 years old. She had family. She had friends, real friends, not the friends that know something and refuse to say something. She was loved. And how dare somebody take this woman, this girl, this 19-year-old, away from her family? You should be sick to yourself. You should be sick. You should do what's right and turn yourself in because you're a murderer. When we say justice delayed is justice denied, this is what we mean. This is what we mean. This is unconscionable. This happened. This is incredible. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe that 3-year-olds are getting killed, 9-year-olds are getting killed, 19-year-olds are getting killed in the middle of our streets. This is crazy. People need to step up and do what's right. And your silence is compliance. When we fight for Stefan, you cannot fight for Stefan Clark if you fight for Sarayah. There's no way. There is no way possible. Because when you fight for Stefan, you're fighting for accountability on all levels, not some levels, but all levels. Stephon had a brother named DeMarcus. DeMarcus was gunned down due to community violence. Sarayah was gunned down due to community violence. Stephon Clark is DeMarcus, just like DeMarcus is Stephon Clark. I fight for police brutality because of Stephon Clark, because how the police murdered him in my grandmother's backyard. I fight for Sarayah because of Stephon Clark, because Stephon Clark is DeMarcus. DeMarcus died due to community violence. DeMarcus is Stephon Clark. Sarayah is Stephon Clark. They should be alive today. They should not be gone. They should be alive today. Alive. Alive. This is why we say justice delayed is justice denied. 3 months. 3 months. Somebody knows something. Don't be a damn coward. Say something. This mother can't even sleep. Huh? She can't even sleep. It's not okay. It's not okay. I'm so disappointed. So 6 p.m. I want everybody to come out in solidarity and support Mama Jeny. Jeny from the block. Huh? Because she is a warrior. She is a fighter. She's 10 toes down in this fight for her daughter. And may the life and legacy of Sarayah Jade Redmond live in a positive light for generations and generations and generations and generations and generations and generations, long, 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 long after you and I have left this earth. This has been a special conversation with Mr. Clark, featuring the mother of Sarayah Jade, Jeny Guerrero. She is a yayo. And a yayo is a mother who has had to bury, or a parent who has had to bury a child. You see the name for a husband who loses a wife, or a wife who loses a husband. They call them widows. But there's no name for a mother who has to bury, or a father who has to bury their child. She's a yayo. And my heart is our heart and our love is with the family of Sarayah and the friends of Sarayah. Because sometimes you can have friends that are really like family. And sometimes you can have friends who have really been your enemies and you didn't even know it. You got to remember, Jesus had a Judas, but Jesus also had a Peter. Somebody who did not multiple times. Watch out for Judas, but watch out for Peter as well. Amen. God bless you all. And if you know something, Crime Stoppers, do something. Turn yourself in. Do something. Damn it, do something. Because your silence is compliance. Damn near, you might as well trigger. Do something.